It's Hoopa Raid Day on the other side of the planet, but luckily we can do remote raids for it, and I've got one right here thanks to Mr. Blake. And this shouldn't be too hard to bring down, but it is a psychic and dark type, which means bug types are the way to go. It is the #1 thing to use against them, and apparently Mega Heracross is one of the best things to use. Mega Pinsir I think is a little bit better, and especially because if this thing had a psychic move, the Heracross would be taking super effective damage, and it does have good psychic moves, but luckily this one has a dark type move, so as you can see, we're doing quite a bit of damage to this thing. But you could also use Fairy, because Fairy's super effective against dark types. You could also use Fighting, though that is neutral. You could technically use Ghost, but that would also be neutral as well. As you can see, we're doing quite a bit of damage right now, and yeah, we just lost the Mega, but whatever. Let's just go in here. And unfortunately, this guy does not have any good moves. Actually, you know, I'm gonna have to, like, switch him out. He doesn't have any good bug moves. I could put some bug moves on him, but honestly, he's like the lowest thing on the list. The only reason I had him in there was because he's, you know, somewhat decently good as an attacker. I should get rid of that and use something that's way better. Like, this Genesect is good, but you could also use a good Volcarona if you have a good Volcarona, you know, something like that could work. You could also use Scizor. Scizor's also a pretty decent Pokemon, but anywho, we've brought down the Hoopa, no problem at all, and it's cool to see it. It's a fun mythical Pokemon, and what we want to get is 2289, so we got a 2238. I want to get that Hundo. That is a big goal, because unfortunately, we won't be lucky enough to get a shiny because it hasn't been introduced in the main series games. The odds of us ever seeing that shiny outside of Kalos Tour is very low, though hopefully we will see it in Kalos Tour, because it is a cool looking shiny. I like it a lot. But anyways, let's do the encounter. Maybe it's big or tiny, but it's not. It's just normal sized, but it's still cool to see it. And obviously, like I said, the big goal is to get the Hundo. That is really the big goal. But at the same time, though, I want the XLs, I want the candies for this thing, because if we do get a Hundo, I want to max it, and I'm not going to use XL rare candies on something I don't have to use XL rare candies on. But luckily, we caught that on the first ball, so that's amazing. But just to show you the IVs of this guy, it is not the greatest. It is a 12, 15, 10, but luckily, we will be able to do 14 more of these today, so let's see what we get. Yet another one from Mr. Blake. This one is slightly better, 2240 something. I didn't see quite what it was, but do we get rare XL candies from this? It doesn't look like it. Apparently, the ticket is only active during your actual play day, but I want to see if we can get some XL rare candies. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky, but unfortunately, I was wrong. This is a 2233, so not much better, sadly. But hopefully these are easier catches, because weirdly enough, like, oh, look at that. That's crazy. We're getting it on the first ball every time. I'm sure that it's not, like, guaranteed to be that way, but it is kind of surprising that we're getting lucky with it. And you know something? I really should have a Mega going. And technically, I do have a Mega going, but it's not a Mega that's going to help me with XL candies, and I think we'll get extras if we use a Mega that has a Mega 3. So let's just make the Rayquaza the one, you know, and the end of the day, as much as I kind of don't want to do this, the amount of damage we're doing seems to be enough as it is. It doesn't seem like we really need the Heracross, and I'd rather get those candies. So we're going to turn this guy into a Mega just so we can get those extra candies, because I do feel like it's worth doing. Plus, I haven't done that in a while, and I still love the background on this thing. I'm so glad I got this. And yes, it is indeed a Hundo. It's so cool. We had 20 people in this lobby, which made it very easy to take this thing down, thankfully. But what do we get? I didn't think that looks good. I think it said 2234, I want to say, but Kiwi Man, thank you very much for the invite. And we did get a rare XL candy, I think I just saw. Kind of skipped through that, unfortunately. But maybe, just maybe, we might have gotten something better and I just missed it, but, oh no, it's terrible. Gotcha, 2214. Oh, that's terrible, but I am curious, what if we threw a Silver Pineapple on this thing? It still has a slightly orangish tinge. I wonder if these are like guaranteed catches. Let's see, 1, 2, no. Okay, so they do break out. Let's use a nice golden and see what happens here, but I feel like these are slightly boosted catches, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with a golden raspberry, it seems like these things go down no problem at all. So that's cool to know. And we did get extra candy, just not a lot of XLs. I still think it's worth doing, but at the same time, probably could have kept the Heracross. And just so you can see this one, not quite the floor. Beautiful. These aren't really hard to bring down, but they definitely hit very hard. And this one looks terrible. 2203 is what I think I just saw, but Kiwi Man, thanks again. And I think I just saw a rare XL there too. I really should not be skimming through that. I was trying to show you. Sorry, I'm just losing my mind from those terrible IVs, but yeah, 2203, just magical. On the upside, at least they're easy catches for the most part, and easy excellence. They're really not that hard to hit, but this one doesn't care about excellent throws. Got it. It's trash, and it wants to put up even more of a fight because it's trash, and I missed the excellent. Do we catch it on this one? 1, 2, no. Okay, surprising. My buddy, old pal, just get in your home, and that should have been an excellent, but I accidentally did not wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it on the nice throw. Got it. They're definitely easier to catch, but is this the floor? It might be. It's not. Barely not the floor. Not that I want the floor, admittedly, but, you know, I'm getting Hoopas. Might as well catch them all. This is the 5th one. Let's go through the items slowly. Yep, there's a rare XL. Okay, so we've gotten them out of 3 out of the 5. But unfortunately, this one is bad. 2213 is what I think I saw. No, 16. Slightly better, I guess, but again, not the greatest. I hope I get that Hundo. If I don't get it from the remotes, at least hopefully we'll get them from the in-persons, but yeah, kind of surprising that we're getting such terrible IVs, although I shouldn't be that surprised. Usually I get pretty unlucky with IVs. Only lately have I been decently lucky. We got a Hundo Dynamax Moltres recently and a Hundo of the Enamorous, so I want to get this one, which would be cool, but at the same time, like, in the end of the day, it's all RNG, and we only have so long with this thing. But Hundo Mythicals are definitely really cool, you know, so we'll see what we can do. I accidentally auto-wrecked this one, but Bisharp is surprisingly really good for this, and speaking of surprisingly really good, 2252, I think is what I saw. It's pretty decent. Not an amazing one, mind you, because we're trying to be in the 80s, but, you know, at least we're getting them in a decently higher number. Hopefully that means the luck's gonna keep going up from here. You never know, obviously, but it would be nice. Again, the fact that we're catching these on such easy throws is really nice. I was kind of worried that they'd be hard to catch, but they really aren't. That's 5 XLs for it. That's great. Will this Hoopa be a good one? Well, 2260. All right, moving up. Love that. How about those items, though? XL Rare Candy. Plus, we're getting Rare Candies, which is good, too, of course. I still need those. The XLs, like, we're getting pretty high up in the number of those, but I want them for, like, special Pokemon, especially the Mythical for whatever Go Fest we're going to be getting. But this is 2260. Cool. I'm glad I saw it correctly. I've noticed I've been getting it wrong a couple times, so I just want to like doubly make sure, but boy do I really hope we get that 2289. That'd be so freaking cool. Also, just in case you wanted to know what the weather boosted Hundo is, it is 2862. This is number 8, and number 8 is a 2245. Going down a little bit, but I mean, we've been getting a lot worse. So in the end of the day, at least we're getting decently middle ground ones, but yeah, let's catch this one. And I don't think I saw a rare XL candy, but I should explain, another reason why I really want to get the Hundo is because you can't trade these. You have to catch them like every other mythical, but you can't trade mythicals in this game, minus Meltan. That's the one mythical that you can trade at this moment. So, you know, the only way I'm gonna get that thing is by catching it. Yet another chance at Hundo glory, but it's definitely not it. 2213 is real bad, but how about those items aren't great either. This is just a bit of a bust, but at least we're gonna catch it because we haven't lost one yet, but that's could be a lot better. Hopefully the next one's better. This is number 10. We can only do 5 more after this, but I don't know what I saw there. I want to say that will looked really good, and I'd be happy if it was, but I completely missed it, I think. But what did we got? 2283, that's really good. That is literally 6 off the Hundo, so I want to say this might be a 98 or a 96, but that is awesome. Glad to see a good one. I thought I saw the 8, you know, but I know I didn't see a 9, so I knew it wasn't a Hundo, but nonetheless, how good are ya? 90 freaking 8, let's go. I will take that. Obviously, we want a Hundo, but if not, at least we have a 98. This is kind of like a functional Hundo almost. 11, you want to be good too? Yeah, not really. 2250 something. I think I saw 2254, but item-wise, no XL. Oh well, at least, you know, easy catch, yada yada. I've said it multiple times, but it is really nice that these aren't hard to catch at all. Bang. Come on, Hoopa, let's see some good numbers. That was not it. 2236 is what I think I saw there. It's not the greatest, and no XL rare candy either. But here it is. Yep, 2236. Oh well. I completely missed the CP of this one. I have no clue. But hopefully it's good. It is. 2269. Nice, and also really close. 20 off the Hundo, but at least the 9 is at the end. Oh man, that would have been an incredible surprise if that turned out to be a Hundo. Like seriously, imagine if it was. That would have been so cool. Second to last one, and it looks like we got a 2239, I think I saw. That would be cool if it was an 89. You know, a 3 could be mistaken for an 8 in some instances, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, 39, dang. Oh well, it is what it is. One more chance until, you know, obviously tomorrow's remotes, but it's a little while from then. But surprisingly, this one wants to put up a fight. Get in your home. Here is the last one. What are you gonna be? Oh boy, I think I saw 2204 or something. That's not very good. Well, at least we got a 98 in this first 15 we could do, but yeah, sadly. Oh no, it's 2203, not even 2204, but yeah, no Hundo this time. We'll see what happens though. Fingers crossed we will get lucky, but at least we got a good one, you know what I mean? Like a 98 is not bad by any means. And I'm happy to say we were able to catch all all 15 of them, no problem at all. We made it all the way to 127 XLs. So by the time tomorrow rolls around, we're probably gonna get enough to max one out. We definitely have enough normal candies to do so. We just gotta get those XLs. And when we're doing them in person, we should get more of them. Yeah, this went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Like, I am actually very surprised we were able to catch every single one of them. You know what? Something I want to see, though, is that this is the 98, this is the 2283. Let's see what happens if we were to power this thing up all the way. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 4517? That is ridiculous. That's huge. Now, hopefully we will get that hundo, because I'm sure it goes just a little bit higher, but I mean, wow, 4,517. That is really crazy how big that gets. Also, something I want to see is where are we at items-wise when it comes down to XLs? Wow, we're at 830. Now, technically, now I know how many XL rare candies I got during this entire thing, and it's not a ton, but luckily we did get quite a few rare candies that I will be throwing into Dialga or Palkia. Honestly, with Unova, maybe we'll throw it onto Palkia instead, because Palkia is a lot more useful during that event for sure. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, how did your raids go? Did you get that hundo? Did you get an XXL? How about a tiny? Anything like that? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.